So today we want to show you a really nice 4x4 camper van. You don't want to miss it.
We are traveling around the east coast of the United States,
finding the best places to visit or vacation with your RV.
We are weekend warriors, and this is RV East Coast.
Hey everybody, this is RV East Coast. My name is Eli. So last week we went to the RV show in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We decided to show you two camper vans, and our friends at Colonial RV took the time to show us around and give us a very nice tour. Last week we showed you the first one was a National Park Foundation Travado. Beautiful camper van. If you missed that video, I'm gonna put the link right here. This week we wanted to bring you something a little bit heavier duty, so we have for you a Winnebago Revel, and let me tell you, this thing is a little beast. It can go places. It's a 4x4 built in a Mercedes-Benz 2500 chassis, and I think you are going to love this thing. Without further ado, I'm going to leave you with Robert Hensinger from Colonial RV, and I will see you after the review.
If you're really looking to go 4x4, what Winnebago has been building for 3 years now in 2018, 19, and 20 is a Winnebago Revel. This is on the Mercedes 2500 chassis. It's only 19.5 feet long, and it is truly a 4x4. You can see it even has the upgraded, very similar to the Travado, the TA KO2 tires, 17-inch method wheels, and very popular unit. On the driver's side, they have very similar to the Travado. You're gonna have the same running boards, pet leashes. They're gonna have LED lights throughout. One thing that's very unique with this coach, it does have a fresh and a gray tank, but the black tank is no longer a tank, it's actually a cassette. So that will give anybody who wants to get up to the top of the mountain and just go further and beyond, they won't have to worry about getting to a black tank dump station, which may be several hours away. They can just pull out the cassette toilet and just dump it in the toilet, which is very convenient when you want to be off the grid even a little bit further. Rounding out here on the driver's side, you're going to see dual pane windows again. It's going to help with climate. The other thing that's also very unique with this coach, as far as the heating system, it uses a diesel-fired S-bar diesel heating system. The exhaust is right here. Kind of sounds like a little jet engine when it's running. Very efficient, but this is a true four-season 4x4. When I say four-season, we're obviously talking about the plumbing. As long as you have that diesel S-bar heating system in this coach on, you could be on the top of a mountain somewhere in Colorado at any temperature, and this system will keep it warm. It has a double hole insulation on the fresh and the gray tank with that S-bar heating system running through it. So very unique, and a lot of people who purchase the Revel are buying it not only because it's very cool looking, but also just because of the four-season aspect. Power cord right here for 30 amp. You would need that to run that roof air conditioner. That air conditioner is not set up to run on the power system, which is 3 Group 31 batteries, as well as a power inverter, and that would run some other things which we'll show you inside. But you would generally need this hookup just to run the roof air conditioner, and a lot of times people aren't even using a coach like this to run that roof air. They got ventilation windows, and but very cool system on the Revel, which is again 4x4. You're going to see this has a very similar ladder to the Travado, which you can be moved anywhere on the driver's side. And as we open the back doors, this is actually a garage as well as a loft bed. So it has 6 tie downs, so anybody that wants to bring the bikes and the gear, you can just tie everything down. It's very unique for a 19.5 foot coach to have such a large storage area that can be used in all different aspects. And the loft bed, which we'll grab the key here shortly and show you. Winnebago's got flare-outs, so the flare-outs, as long as you're 6'6" and shorter, you could actually sleep in an east-west horizontal position here, and 2 adults could then sleep above the storage area, which would marry up to this level. You also have a hot and cold shower, control your water pump, lighting, and one thing that's pretty cool here, Winnebago's got this new screen doors that are magnetic, and when you roll it down, you can just go in and out, and they have the same thing on the passenger side as well. The awning on this coach, on the exterior on the camping side, is a Carefree. It's a power awning. It does have LED lights. There are no arms to anchor it to the coach. And then if you did leave it out, they have a little, as far as wind speed, if it would pick up too much, the awning would automatically retract into the side of it. Now, as we come in the Winnebago Revel, it's got a very unique layout. And there's one also thing that we didn't talk about, which this is a no propane coach. It's an all electric coach. It does have an induction stove here in the kitchen, and that's great for people who don't have to worry about getting propane for filling up. Again, we discussed outside, diesel S-bar heating system for your furnace and for the hot water, so it's great that you don't have to rely on propane for a coach like this. Refrigerator is 12 volts as well. You do have a nice little sink in the kitchen, even though it's small. You have some cabinetry here, but it just works well, and that's all behind the Roll F screening, which is a Canadian manufacturer, and it's magnetic. So if we would roll it down and you zipped it, you will not have to open up the zippers. All you do is just push the magnet here, and then you can just get through it, so you don't have to keep unzipping it and zipping it. Now right inside here, there's a little dinette area. This is a bench seat that also has 2 seat belts, so you can seat 4 people in the Winnebago Revel. Has a little table. Again, you got the ventilation with the screening, similar to the Travado and other coaches by Winnebago. They have cabinetry and storage up above. That would lead us to this bed. Will break down into a single bed. It would just be using the structure from this countertop here, which would just drop down, and then you'd be able to just swing this cushion here off of the back, and then this cushion would just continue to make up the rest of the single bed. So it is truly a 3-sleeper, which is very popular in a little 19.5-foot coach. Bathroom, you'll see, which is a wet bath. This is just going to give you some additional storage for wet items. Shower, you got a towel bar, again, toilet, which is for the 5-gallon. Again, that's not a black tank, it's a cassette toilet, but very easily and conveniently you can just empty that whenever you need it. So in the rear of the coach, which is pretty much like a garage area, this bed here is controlled electronically and has a switch. It'll go all the way up to the ceiling, and as long as you're 6'6" and shorter, you can very comfortably sleep 2 adults. And there you have it. That rounds out the inside of the Winnebago Revel. So thanks for visiting us today with the Winnebago Revel as well as the Travado. And as far as the Winnebago Revel and the Mercedes chassis, it lists for $168,000 on the 2020s. And as you can see, we have the show price under $120 at $119 and change. We're up in Millstone, New Jersey Township, and certainly give us a call or look us up at colonialrv.com. We appreciate your time.
So that's all we have for you today. We want to thank you for watching this video. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please drop us a comment. We really need your support. We want to continue growing this channel. We want to continue bringing you RV related content. Once again, my name is Eli, and I will see you in the next one.